try coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers make it 17-all. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. He fields it from the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Coach Kyle Shanahan ushering his 49ers offense back to the field. And this is an important drive to get momentum back after that touchdown tied things up. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. First down, Purdy to throw. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On second down, here's McCaffrey. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. Third and a lone yard coming up. Purdy will sneak it. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle. Get him down right at the line. Fourth down coming up.
You know what? It's a pretty doggone impressive feat of strength to hold the line against a sneak, even when you know it's coming.
Ooh, snap came in slow, but he got it away. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead, and that's going to award their offense a first down.
Automatic first down.
This drive should have been over, partner, but running into the punter gives him new life and this first down. They'll run here following the penalty. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
If there's ever a play we can call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Back to McCaffrey on second down. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. Third down. Bucks it in the dime set defensively.
And it's 3rd down.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. It's caught. Pearsall has it. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that gives the 49ers the first. Zone read the gift to McCaffrey. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
You see that sweep blown up before it gets to the outside, you know defensively, tremendous anticipation. But even more, better execution.
On third down, Purdy finds him over the middle. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 18. And the 49er first down. A gain of 18 on the play. First down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's a money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. While that play was going on, we see that one of their teammates shaken up on the play. Not quite sure what happened, but they're out there to tend to it. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Purdy to throw it. Throws caught. And he drives this forward to the 6. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down. Purdy
throwing here. Cut near the goal line. And they're going to hold him to 5 yards, a little short of that marker. We'll see if they want to go for this on 4th down. Just about a yard to the markers. They're going to take the risk and go for this. He'll throw it. And he brings it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers grab the lead on their first series of the half.
San Francisco.
Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
Buccaneers, 17.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. And we're going to have to pause here. An injured Buck still out there and being looked at now. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Play action, Sanders. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
Malik Mustafa on the coverage.
Going again here, Sanders. And seen on a slant. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Pretty short here, Sanders. Got his man, it's on him. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And the Bucs have the first.
And the first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
And they just get the play off. And he can't escape this one. They get to him for a nice exclamation point to end this 3rd quarter. Just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Buccaneer football. They trail, but it's still within reach for them. A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17. Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Short pass brought in. And this one doesn't go far.
Textbook pitch route. Just hit him in the short field and deliver it once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Okay, this is a low-ceiling play, but a reliable source of yardage.
Third and long here for Sanders. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
And plenty of hang time on this one. And he'll signal the fair catch. Brings this one in comfortably right at the midfield stripe. The San Francisco offense headed out to take over. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended Brock in a touchdown. Purdy setting up that play action. He's got a man left. And he's brought down after a short gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give the quarterback a chance.
He has this down to the 34. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
And the 49ers first down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
And they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a as that one falls incomplete. Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, Purdy. And it's great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. 3rd and long for him here. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
He stopped on a run back of the 27. The Buccaneer offense back out for another series. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
The drive begins with a run by Irving. And he made it his 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. This one's hauled in by Wester. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
A 7-yard gain. Complete to LaJohntay Wester. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On 1st down, here's Sanders. Throw left side, complete. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds.
12 yards. That's another Buccaneers first.
Sanders going to throw here on 1st. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. Makes the play, working the sideline, but it takes him out right at the line. Nickel set from the Niners on 3rd down.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. Lockett isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. The type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
Well, best of luck here. It's 4th and a considerable distance. Desperation time here. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on down.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Coach Kyle Shanahan ushering his 49ers offense back to the field. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. They send a tight end in motion. 1st and 10 now. Here's Purdy. Finds his fullback. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 31-yard line.
McCaffrey running between the tackles. And they take him down right along the 30. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
And the 49er first down.
They stick with McCaffrey. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
The thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
the ground. McCaffrey. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
Yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
To the air on 3rd and long. That's caught for the first. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first.
First and goal.
They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. First and goal now as they try to pad this lead. They'll run here. It's McCaffrey. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers take a 3-possession lead.
17.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. He'll take this at the 10. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Buccaneers ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. And this might be a free play. Let's see what they do. Big strike to Wester. Into the red zone. And he's across for the touchdown. And that flag is not going to stop his celebration. They know that's an offsides call.
Offside. Defense.
Now they got to the end zone with that free play partner, so they will, of course, decline the offsides and take those points. That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers cut the lead down to 10.
34. Buccaneers 24.
Down 2 scores, and with 2 timeouts left, this onside recovery is a must-get for them. And the 49ers are able to cover the kick. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. The 49ers are headed back out on offense as we get a look at Christian McCaffrey. And his production is carried over into this second half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they placed upon him. First and 10 now from the 46. On the counter, McCaffrey. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half. Only went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning. Not an enviable spot as they come up, 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Completed over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. 49ers ready to pick up their 8th win of the season. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. And he's going to try to avoid having a second one blocked here. Slow snap, had to rush that kick, and this is a short one. Fair catch made, a little beyond the 20-yard line. Tampa Bay ready to head out to the field. Well, Brock, it only took them 1 play to reach the end zone last drive. They might have to work a little bit harder this time out. First call here coming from the shotgun. Here's Sanders now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up.
Brings up 2nd and 3. At the 20.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. Connects on the crosser. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Running clock adding a sense of urgency to these proceedings.
Complete to number 12.
To the air on first down. Sanders. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Over the gun, here's Sanders. Throwing the out complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up. To the air, Sanders. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. Offense in a hurry up here.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
And they'll spike it here and leave us with 45 seconds to go. 7th play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3. To throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Well, the good part is he did bring that play to a stop. Unfortunately, looks like he got banged up on the tackle. He's in some discomfort out there. Down 2 scores, no timeouts remaining. Long odds ahead of him. It's 1st and 10. He's going to throw it again. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
And the spike stops the clock. 28 seconds left. 49ers with an extra defensive back out there for this 3rd down play. Throwing now. Trying to push deep downfield. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play. Now the Buccaneers bringing out their field goal team. Definitely not an automatic here. This 41 yards away. Kicked well, and this is good! And it pulls them back within 1 score here in the 4th.
So they take the field goal right there, Kate. That's the right play. I think you've got to make that decision, especially with no timeouts left. But now comes the critical kick. I think an onside kick is coming right here.
And the 49ers are going to get this kick. They're going to hang on for the win. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
Now out comes the San Francisco offense. Their lead still more than a field goal, thankfully, should the worst happen, Brock. But obviously the goal here is to hang on to the ball and try to run this game out.
Yeah, the goal is to get to the best formation in the history of offensive football. The victory formation. That is all that you're thinking right now is just make these plays, run out this clock so we can take one more knee and celebrate.
So it's a win for the visiting 49ers. One of their longest road trips of the season, Brock. But thanks to that primetime slot, the body clock not too thrown off, and they played like winners on this big stage.
Yeah, they sure did. The only thing that's going to be screwed up on their body clock is that long flight home.
Yeah.
But it's going to be a whole lot easier celebrating a great performance.
So for Brock Eward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the 49ers. As with that, we sign off from Tampa.
I give it all away. You're like my reason for life when my dreams seem so far away. You give me all that I don't fade. I don't wanna go to war. You don't wanna give me peace. I can never leave you alone, even when I'm overseas. If I gotta do a show, you coming with me. Baby girl, you a prime time. I don't care if everybody see. Couple weeks I had to leave, now I'm coming back off road. Tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and don't let me go.
The temperatures are dropping, but the intrigue is heating up. Hi, everyone. Scott Hansen here, and this is your weekly recap for Week 15. Plenty of action to get you caught up on. Let's start in Tampa. The Bucs at home to take on the 49ers. And this is Brock Purdy. A 1-yard touchdown pass in the box score. From there, we go to MetLife Stadium in Jersey. We'll check in on the Giants as they host the Baltimore Ravens. And here is the running back. He's looking for an opening, gonna find it, a 17-yard touchdown on the ground. The Ravens had to work for it, but they win it by a field goal. One more to show you real quick. We go to Houston. It's the Texans taking on the Buffalo Bills. And this is Josh Allen leading the charge. This one of his 4 touchdown tosses on the night. The Bills accomplished what they set out to do as they come away with the road victory. And that's a wrap for this week. For all the hardworking men and women in the studio, Scott Hansen saying goodnight. We'll see you again next week right here on EA Sports.
Virginia, I just sold my latest song. Japanese denim flying straight from Manapon. Rolling out to Durban, Marble pudding with some prawn. Then I fly out to Miami and I'm eating like a don. I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's $1 multi pass. I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup.
Actually? What's the difference, man?
Ibiza, Ibiza, you won't see me in neither. Invited to the function, I don't go, I got amnesia. I'd rather be in Vegas at the Caesars. My winter out in Josie, not in Bali, cause it's cheaper. Switch it up. From Africa, home of the diaspora. More than the trip around the globe, we the settler. Travel like LeBron, I'm a traveling man. LAX out to Baltimore, then landed in France. Play some shows out in Germany, then bought in Japan. See these reps take me everywhere, I go where I can. That's the multi-pass, homie, I ain't bumping that, Brody. In New York, posted up like some Timberlands, homie. So I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's a bither. I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's a bither. Oh, you stay with it. In the same city. I done been around this world, you can't think with me. Oh, you a wannabe. I'm what they wanna be. A well-adjusted free thinker, that's autonomy. That means I make my own decisions, boy. What do? I could spend a week or two out in Honolulu, and I ain't got $1 billion, but I got a screw loose to the people that see the world just like the news do. Why you stunting on the block? You can invest that money, get funded by some stocks. I'd rather make a punchline than punch into a clock. Life is hard, but you won't change it just wishing on a star, cause you can miss this like you in the dark. This beat is intimate, so you can really feel my heart. System built for us to fail, but somehow we all prevail. By the time I was 17, man, I thought I'd be in jail. Cause we moved out to the burbs and still get cuffed up in a cell. Most are blind to this world, but this world, I see it well.
You heard about a man, the lift controller, the lever king, I told you. Hop in and let the journey begin.
Welcome to Baltimore's Inner Harbor. 70,000 plus have filled M&T Bank Stadium since 1998, the home of the Ravens. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Baltimore Ravens. On the Tampa sideline, a look at the Buccaneers head coach. His counterpart on the Ravens side is John Harbaugh. His team set to go on Christmas Eve. Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. And off we go through a driving rainstorm here in Baltimore. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Ravens offense taking the field for the first time, led by their quarterback, league MVP in 2019 and 2023, Lamar Jackson.
Well, I don't think that stat line last week had him up for any sort of awards. If I had to guess, he'd much rather have a modest game and a win as opposed to throwing for a bunch of touchdowns in a loss. Biggest thing that he did, Mike, he took care of the ball. So as long as he continues to do that, they're going to have a chance to keep on winning.
Jackson going to keep it himself. And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early third down coming up.
No gain on the play.
From the gun, Jackson. He'll try and get there on the ground. Give him 11 on the scramble to give them a new set down. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Up the middle they go. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
2 yards on the pick.
They'll try to throw here with Jackson. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. Now after that last play, we have an injured Raven. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. Ravens bring their punt team out. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds. So the Tampa Bay offense set to work for the first time in this one. They'll be led out by the quarterback now in his 4th NFL campaign.
You watch the film from last week's game and you come away saying, okay, he's probably one of their best players on the field, but you would never know it after meeting with him. He said, I don't want to talk about my touchdowns. He said, there's just too many plays out there that I'm missing, and then, of course, the costly interception. So they didn't win. He's taking a lot of that responsibility onto himself, and Frankly, that's the role of an NFL quarterback, whether you like it or not.
Third, they need 8.
And it's third down.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
Sacks are drive killers. There is no greater correlation between a defense getting off the field and the ability to rush the quarterback. And when they come on third down, that number just goes up.
The Buccaneers getting their punter out there as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again. And he's been a nightmare for defenses trying to contain him all year. The NFL's leader in rushing yards at the quarterback position. They'll begin here on the ground. A good physical run, motoring forward for 9. Just shy of midfield. Here's second down.
Second and 1.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Design run here with Jackson. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Raven. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. From the 43, here's second down and 7. We'll try the right side this time. And this will be a short gain down to the 41-yard line. Travis Hunter up to make the stop.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up third.
It's a zone read, and Jackson's going to keep it.
And a nice job there defensively on third down, not overcommitting to their pass rushes. Having a plan for this quarterback as a designed runner, they're able to stop him short of the first down.
Now the Bucs will take their first timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. Here's the punter now, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And he overhit that just a bit. Lands beyond the goal line, and that is a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. They'll run with Irving. So, from the 25, it's second and 5. We'll go again here with Irving. Room to run at the 40. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. They gained 18 yards on that one. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Buccaneers.
Right back to Irving. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
To the 49-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up
Here's Irving. Not much there. A yard or 2 down to the 48. Roquan Smith there to bring him down. It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line to the official signal. He's got enough for the first down. Set to go now on first and 10. On the handoff, it's Irving. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10.
Play action, it's Sanders. He'll get this out to the left flank.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of play. 0-0 is the score. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Here's their punter now. They'll punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. That's going to hit and continue out of bounds just inside the 20-yard line. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again. And he's been a real threat in the red zone and beyond. Take a look at the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns by a quarterback. Here's Lamar. He'll keep it on the zone read. And he'll work forward for about 4. It's second down.
Brought down at the 23-yard line.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And the defense strings him out. He'll fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. They need to get to the 29 here, facing third down.
It's third down and 6.
And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down. Looking up through the raindrops. No issue there, though. Fair catch, called for, and taken successfully. The Buccaneers offense and their running back, Bucky Irving, ready to hit the field again. Kind of nose to the end zone all season long, and now here in the month of December, he is the NFL's leader this season for rushing touchdowns.
The drag route, we used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's a gain of
14 on the pickup. It's first down for Tampa Bay.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. Third down, they need 5.
Nate Wiggins on the coverage.
From the gun, it's Sanders. He's got his man. Right side, it's complete. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
An 8-yard pickup. And a Buccaneer first down.
Give. This is Irving. Finding space at the 15. And he will not be quite able to stretch the ball out. They're going to mark him down after that huge run all the way to the 1. Now it is first and goal. Irving. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
This is a play, Mike, that makes me want to run down there, throw on a uniform, and try to help out. I mean, I think at this point, I could help clear enough room to get 1 yard. Heck, I might be able to get 1 yard myself. That's disappointing that they're unable to capitalize.
Ooh. Oh, making guys miss. And he's in. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Buccaneers. First touchdown of the game for the NFL's leader in rushing TDs.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Makes the score Buccaneers 7, Ravens nothing.
$7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. John Harbaugh there, the Super Bowl winning coach of the Ravens, as his guys get ready for their next possession. They'll be hoping to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 our score as this drive begins with a first down. Drive will start on the ground. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Travis Hunter up to make the stop. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll send Flowers in motion. Play action now. Jackson. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard. Sets up 3rd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 7.
Jackson now. They'll try to set up the screen here. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs.
The Buccaneers offense ready to come back out for this next possession. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They've been one of the better teams running the football all year, evidenced by the ease with which they ran it on that prior drive. And he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Sanders will throw it. That's caught left side by Otten. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. On 3rd down, Sanders. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down. On comes the punter now, as he is on to punt for Tampa Bay. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Ravens offense ready to get back to work. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Jackson. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. He'll get this out to his running back. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
On 3rd down, they'll go with the counter to try and pick it up. Hey, he's going to be close. Going to depend on the spot, but that looks a little short. It is short, and now it's 4th down. Timeout here at Tampa Bay. That is their 2nd, as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Ravens sending the punt team out there.
as he's on for the 5th time this afternoon. Fair catch called and made right there at the 25-yard line. The Bucs offense and their running back Bucky Irving ready to hit the field again. And with the season winding down, he continues to put up the big numbers. Let's take a look at some of the leading candidates to take home the award for Offensive Player of the Year. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
Into the hands of Weston. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. Throwing now, Sanders on 1st down. He'll get this complete. It's Jimmy Horn Jr. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line.
That's another Buccaneers 1st down.
A run on 1st and goal. And he will get into the end zone. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. That his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's got 20 on the year. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
The extra point is good. And the Bucs move out on top, 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Ravens offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. Now, Jackson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
It's a gain of 20. And the Baltimore 1st down.
In motion comes Andrews. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
To the 49-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd down. Jackson. Open man. That's Bateman downfield. And he's going to have the 1st down as they move into field goal range here at the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Jackson going to keep this one himself. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
Well, as been the case this entire 1st half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
First brought down, that pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Back to throw, Jackson. This is part 2. To the goal line and in. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens. His 6th touchdown now for the season.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
Next to score, Buccaneers 14, Ravens 7.
Halftime coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. Wester now to return it. Whoa! He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. Halftime coming up, and we'll take you down to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports
Our swing around the NFL starts now. In Jacksonville, the Jaguars at home to take on the Commanders. Okay, Mike, thanks very much. As this Sunday's action is coming to a close, big day of football we had today. Here we go. And this is Jaden Daniels. Touchdown from 20 yards away. The Commanders find a way. They win it by a point. From there, Kansas City, here we come. Let's check in on the Chiefs as they host the Indianapolis Colts. And this is Jonathan Taylor. He's going to take this one in, and he's now into double figures, his 10th touchdown on the year. Lastly, got one more to show you here. And it's the Vikings quarterback with one of his 3 first-half touchdown passes. The Vikings lead it by a couple of touchdowns at the half. With that, time for a look at the playoff picture. Things starting to come into focus in the NFC here in Week 16. Meanwhile, in our game, a fairly even first half, all things considered. 14-7 is the halftime score as we get you back out to the second half and rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Wester now to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Bucs offense and their quarterback headed out.